I was a senior in high school, and I joined the National Guard at the age of 16. I had someone sign the papers for me.
Men, you'll be at this reception center about 5 days. After that time, you'll be sent to some of the camp for your basic training. We don't know where you're going, neither will you until you leave for the train. While you're here, keep your eyes and ears open, learn to do things the Army way, and you'll get along swell.
When we went going through our basic training, they mentioned that we'd probably end up going to Vietnam, and everybody's going, where the hell's that? You know, nobody really knew much about it then.
I'm an air defense artilleryman. I deployed in 2003 to Kuwait to serve for the first Gulf War, where we staged at Camp Virginia. It was a very scary experience, you know, having to deploy with my soldiers, friends. We provided missile defense or theater defense to provide coverage for all of the other support units and stuff, and infantry and combat units that was pushing forward into Iraq.
You guys too?
Yes.
Oh, thank you guys for your
Nice to
service.
meet
It
you,
means a
brother.
lot.
Thank you.
Just let us play a childhood's game because of you guys. So we appreciate all you've done for us.
God bless you guys. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Oh, I appreciate it. You guys enjoying this? Okay, good. My grandfather was in Korea. Korea and Nam. My grandfather was both Korea and Nam. He was in Marine Corps. Uncles were in Nam.
Back in Korea, you know, when we replaced the Marines, we used to have a lot of fun with them. They'd be coming through, they'd be marching on the side of the road. We would holler out, and over the hills and dales of Korea, you hear the Marine battle cry, help!
See, my grandpa said you guys had it easy because when you guys came in, they already killed everybody.
A really special trip we're calling our Veterans Voyage. To honor veterans, we're going to bring 5 veterans. So why don't we come up here real quick, our 5 veterans.
What's the story behind the 74? 74 is just my birthday. I like it.
Thank you, Tim. Thank you for always uplifting my fantasy football team.
Hey, there you go. I love it. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much,
Yeah,
man.
we'll see you next week.
Ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Had the great opportunity to come out with the Vikings for the Hy-Vee's Vet Voyage out to Washington, D.C. To see some of the monuments, the Pentagon, some other great things in Washington, D.C. and watch the Vikings take on the Commanders with some select vets that the Vikings brought out on this wonderful trip.
So we are going to the World War II Memorial, then we'll walk along the reflecting pool is what I was told you all wanted to do. There's no outdoor lighting there, so no falling in the water.
My dad fought in World War II, and I was awed by the whole thing. It was awe-inspiring. It was just...
I don't think anyone really realizes that freedom isn't free, and that soldiers throughout time always sacrifice their lives and sacrifice family, time with family, and their own miniature future to give back to this country and to try to keep everyone free so they can at least achieve their goals in freedom. And it's an amazing thing.
Well, this is where it's most beautiful, because absolutely a lot of our action in Korea was taking place at night, so you know it's really reminiscent of that. I don't know why people would forget the Korean War when we had 38,000 killed, 11,000 missing in action, and over 100,000 wounded, but yet it's called the Forgotten War. I don't know how that can be.
When I came back and I was wearing my uniform, and I was very proud of my service. And all these people just start yelling at you, screaming, spitting on you. I never put my uniform on again.
I have 7 guys that I knew fairly well in Vietnam that passed in my vision. And I visited all of their names on the wall. And I just can't do that again. It was just emotional.
See that?
Hello? Do you hear me?
Yeah, stop all departures.
Engine 101, did it crash over there in the Pentagon? Is that correct?
The Pentagon. Heavy black smoke showing. Go ahead and give me a second alarm. Also bump it to a third.
All along here, there's a line for every year of a victim's birth. So the youngest victim that died in the Pentagon attack was 1998. And on these lines will be there's these benches for representing every victim that was born in 1998. So in this case, there was only one victim born in 1998.
To tell you the truth, I used to watch a lot of videos on the changing of the guard. The rigor these guys go through. So I was very impressed with it. That's just really hard to fathom that there's so many people that died for the red, white, and blue.
This whole event tonight is honoring 5 tremendous veterans that have served our military from the Korean War through the Vietnam War, through the Gulf War, and through the global war on terrorism. And just partnering with the Vikings to honor our veterans. We're just really, really proud to do this tonight.
You got the shrimp? Oh, but your shrimp is touching your sausage. I don't care. But you're touching your crab. Let's eat.
On behalf of the Vikings, I just want to thank all of you for coming. But as you said, it's really about these 5 gentlemen, and Rich, Dan, Eric, Marcus, and Carlos. We can't thank you enough for your service to our country and representing Minnesota the way you have throughout your lives. So thank you for coming. It's been incredible for our staff as part of our Vikings Veterans Voyage. Again, thank you all. Let's go get a win tomorrow. Skol!
Yes.
Skol! Thank you again, guys.
Thank you
Really
again.
Appreciate it.
Please welcome to the field these Minnesota veterans. And Hy-Vee has one more surprise. Veterans, you will be receiving free groceries for 1 year. On behalf of Hy-Vee and the Minnesota Vikings, thank you for your service.